just left our cabin where we're staying, and we are going to the Washoe to meet, I think it was his name, Roger, they call it. And he's going to walk us down to the Union Brewery, where we are meeting the owner, and she is going to let us into the Union Brewery, where we will be investigating for about 2, maybe 3 hours, depending on how things go. And like all these cars will be gone, and you're like, whoa, there's a Washoe. Tonight, or tomorrow night, baby, there we go. Ew. That's where it all happened. Richard's his name. Sorry, I'm like, what's his name? Roger. Richard is who we are going to meet right now. What are the old clothes again? Old Western.
That's it, right there.
Wait, stay there, guys.
Why?
Because I want to take a picture of it. Ready? That's good. That's a good picture, actually.
He went down there without us.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where?
To the brewery.
He's already there.
He's at the brewery already.
Now going to the Union Brewery. Our contact, we were supposed to meet at Washoe, is now at the Union Brewery, so that's where we're headed. Let me get this for you, son. We arrive at the Washoe Club to meet our contact, Richard. Upon arrival and entering the Washoe Club, the employees still remaining there inform us that Richard has left the Washoe and is already headed over to the Union Brewery. So, at this moment, we turn around, get back into our cars, and we head to the Union Brewery. We finally pull up to the Union Brewery, where Paul goes inside to contact the owner of the club, while we begin to set up equipment and gather stuff to enter for our first investigation of this trip to Virginia City. We're here at the Union Brewery. This is the first place we're investigating. Paul got a hookup on this, but this is the stairwell that goes up. You can tell, like, all this, nothing's been done. They're doing renovations now. That's why someone called Paul the other week actually said activity's been going crazy the last couple of days. So we're here now. We're gonna check it out. This place I don't think has been investigated for a while. At the Union Brewery, beer was not forgotten. Virginia City was home to 6 breweries that could scarcely supply the people with beer in Virginia City's dry climate. Originally located at 40 North and C Street and destroyed by a fire in 1865, the Union Brewery moved to its present location in 1866. Beer was brewed in the basement and the saloon was situated on the first floor. Fire once again destroyed the building in 1875 and was rebuilt in 1876. Since its conception, Prohibition was the only evil that interrupted sale, making the Union Brewery one of the longest continuous operating saloons in Virginia City.
I'm Cory.
Hi, dog. Oh, that's a cool dog.
I saw sitting out here. The dogs.
You want to keep your light on?
Yeah, will you?
help carry this case so you
Okay,
can
we're
turn this
under
light on.
construction.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
Thanks, bro.
we have about
Come on in, puppy.
Oh, wow. This is so cool.
Wow. Hi, puppy.
This is fabulous.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's original everything, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Neat how cool that is.
Okay, Nick and I had bought this place 3 years ago. Nick was a total non-believer. He was, it's 100% bullshit, didn't believe. I knew it was. Everything was draining. My phone, my cameras didn't work. Nothing worked. We heard noises. He's a little bit deaf, so he doesn't hear it all. But he came in one day and told them all to die and go to hell, not realizing what he was doing. And he played AC/DC with plumbers and electricians, the same. The plumber told us, I walked into your building this morning. I felt perfect. I was only in there for an hour and a half. He said I was stifled. I had to get up. A little while ago, I got in the shower. Everything was fine. I was taking a shower. I smelled this horrible smell, like sulfur. Mm-hmm. It filled up the bathroom so much I couldn't breathe.
We did an excavation in the ground.
Wow.
And we were digging up, and we found ivory dominoes. And what ivory dominoes were called back in the 1800s, they were called bones.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Do you still have the dominoes
They're here
around?
somewhere, but I don't
Okay.
But we did find bones.
Oh yeah, they found soup bones because
We
back
think
then
they
they
were
just threw
animal
the chicken bones
But
out
there
the
were
window.
bones.
Gotcha.
We've spoken to a dead man. We've had stuff, when you've not been here, moved, okay? And the other night, when you were here again, this clunk of sound like keys just hit the floor. Well, I'm assuming it was keys, it sounded like keys. Nothing. And then in the basement just a couple of weeks ago, all my ABS parts were just thrown around. So there's something going on.
Well, somebody said there's a portal down there, but I don't know. Horrible staircase. We have all new walls. We have all new everything. And this is, of course, the bedroom. We had a picture taken from across the street from the tap room. And I'm about to show it to you on a canvas. We ended up with a desk in this window with an old-fashioned light and an old gray-haired man. Apparently Mark Twain used to write from here. And he's got an old-fashioned suit on. The picture is out there. It's on canvas. And I'm going to show it to you guys because it's amazing.
It's at this moment that Dawn presents to us the photographs that have been taken over the years of the brewery that show some compelling evidence of its hauntings. We're leaving the top floor now. They're going to call Jen and do like a little psychic reading. Jen's going to get a feel for the building. We're going to the second floor to grab gear and then the basement to investigate.
So we're at the Union Brewery right now, and we're just gonna call and see if you could kind of tell us if you pick up anything with where we're at right now, and kind of explain the feeling you might be having.
Okay, there seems to be more activity that's happened in the past, I'd say, 3 or 4 days. They're showing me. Well, I told you before, Don, that they've taken tools or whatever, but this time it seems like bigger things are being moved, not just a small tool.
Every picture in the front master bedroom and one in the hallway was crooked. Because she said, I was sitting on the couch having a beer. She said, hey, come look at this. And they're all crooked. They've been like that for months. It's 9 months. I said, okay, it's kind of weird. So I straightened them all up. Okay, got them all balanced right. And an hour later, went back in the bedroom. They're all crooked again.
There's one other spirit there that is prominent. He owns the world. But the place, there's a portal there. One of the spirits there right now is an avid hunter. He's showing me his hunting gear, and I don't know why. Does your husband hunt?
Yes, he's a hunter.
Meanwhile, Zach, Cory, and David head down into the basement to conduct an investigation to see if there are spirits present right now willing to communicate with us. If you're here, don't be afraid. We're not going to do anything to you, we just want to talk to you. Okay, this device that I have, you can put your energy into it and you can speak. We can hear you. So if you have anything to say to us, will you please come over here and say it right now? What is your name? Frequency to 8. Wow. Grabbed it.
Moving it from there to there, huh?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna change the frequency to AM, and then that was a female voice. I don't know what it said. If that was you that just spoke, can you do it again? We just heard a voice come through. A draft. Did I say a draft?
Brad?
This has been going for about 15 minutes. And it's Mike.
Plain to
Mike.
stay, Mike. Yep.
Hi, Mike. If that was you, just to confirm, can you say your name one more time, and then we'll know for sure that's you. What is your name? started working when I picked it up and started holding it. Oh, that sounds like a dark weave. How many of you are down here with us? How many spirits are in this basement? Who's with us in this room right now? Can you please say your name again? You want us to stay or go? We came all the way from Salt Lake City just to talk to you. Leave.
Wow. Yeah, I heard that one.
Why do you want us to leave? Now that the sun is set and the interview with Jennifer has concluded, the team on the third floor joins the investigation that is currently taking place in the basement. If your children light those devices up again, please. We're down here with children's spirits.
We can play with you. We have a teddy bear on the stairs.
Static
Wrapping my arm.
Did we talk to your mom earlier upstairs?
Static field right.
And that's right, and the static meter went off there.
We were talking to a mom earlier upstairs.
Something.
Oh, wow.
I told you
Static meter.
And there's 3 of you? There's 3 children here,
Oh,
right?
That's right, I felt it. Oh, dude, I'm getting goosebumps on my arm.
Jeff,
Oh, yeah, I
right
felt it
there.
right here.
right here.
Is that hard?
So where is it touching you, Zach?
On my left shoulder right
You
here.
can use the energy from these boxes on the table. They'll help give you energy.
The dog got up, so I can't make it.
Yeah, it's just all moved over there. You can feel safer around the
Ooh.
wall. Yeah.
Keep doing it. Do something big.
Can you move something in the room?
Can you blow the candle out?
Holy cow, dude.
Oh.
There you go. Keep going.
Can you make that candle flicker a lot? Make it flicker.
Can you hold on to it so it turns on more lights for us? Hold on to the one in the middle.
Use my energy. Come on.
You have my permission to use my energy as well.
Guys, they're all going off.
Dude, the dog's staring right over there.
Yeah, it's
Where is it starting?
Right over at the stairs.
I also have the very first ever spirit box that I rigged up from Radio Shack.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Hack Shack.
Shack hack, you mean?
Still down here?
It's here. It's here.
They're just hiding.
It's here.
Okay, we're getting ready to rock the SB11 spirit box down here in the basement at the brewery. And we've been getting some responses on our temperature response right there. Boom.
Oh my god.
That the yellow light goes off when it drops 0.5, like real
It dropped
fast.
half a
Okay.
degree.
So we have company.
Oh yeah, look, it's still right here.
I can still feel it.
You
yeah.
feel it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Just on my legs, it's literally
Something
like a
passed
stamp
through and
every
changed the
time.
temperature so fast.
My legs are
Yeah.
frozen too.
Are they?
Where's the dog at?
here.
Are you filming that
Right
way?
behind her.
Where are you filming that way?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
just seen something go straight behind Zach. Well, nobody's filming that way.
I was filming this staircase.
us how many spirits are in the room right now?
We end the investigation at the Union Brewery and return to the miners' cabin to retire for the night. We awaken the next morning to venture into the heart of Virginia City.
Envy you.
Even in winter, I wear flip-flops and socks.
He's got toe socks for his feet.
They're not soft.
Feet condom.
They got soul.
They got soul! Wow! Where? Hey, there's a jerky store, Zach. You really didn't know they had a jerky store, did ya?
So it says the Virginia City jerk. Someone can stand under it.
I want to go in there.
Okay, let's do it.
Barefoot boy.
We're going into
And the Ghost Adventures was here about a month ago. We'll be on October 22nd. So when you're filming, you can mention that if you'd like.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. This is the whole, ever since we took the wall, it all starts right there.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. Don't shoot!
Don't worry.
Don't shoot!
You gotta come to the show 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Virginia City's first Catholic church was built by Father Hugh Gallagher shortly after his arrival in 1860. Unfortunately, a strong wind would demolish the humble building just 2 years after its construction. Father Patrick Minogue would rebuild its successor, known as St. Mary in the Mountains Church, shortly after his arrival on the Comstock in 1862. Bishop Eugene O'Connell later dedicated the church on July 17, 1864, just a block south of the current standing structure. This church remained in use until 1870, but a growing population would require the construction of a larger church. Minogue completed construction of a larger brick structure on the corner of E and Taylor Streets, and it would later be dedicated on November 20, 1870 by Bishop O'Connell. Most of the structure was destroyed in the Great Fire of 1875. The church that stands today was rebuilt on the ruins of the former church and was dedicated by Bishop O'Connell on September 16, 1877. The Mackay Mansion was built in 1859 by a young mine superintendent named George Hurst to be both his residence and the location of the Golden Curry mining office. After making his fortune, Hurst took his money and moved out of Virginia City. John Mackay would become the second owner of the mansion. John William Mackay was born on November 28, 1831 in Dublin, Ireland. Mackay was one of the 4 Bonanza Kings, a partnership which capitalized on the wealth generated by the silver mines of the Comstock Lode in Virginia City. In 1851, Mackay traveled to California and worked in the placer gold mines in Sierra County. Then in 1859, he went to Virginia City and formed a partnership with fellow Irishmen. The partnership dealt in mining stocks and operated the silver mines of the Comstock Lode. In 1873, they discovered the great ore body known as the Big Bonanza. In 1866, Mackay married Marie Louise Hungerford, a native New Yorker. They would have 2 sons. John Mackay left the Comstock for the last time in 1895 and died in London in 1902. Estimates gauged his assets as high as $100 million, making him one of the world's richest people. Our tour of the town leads us to the Mackay Mansion, where we pay a very reasonable $6 to have access to the mansion's various rooms and corridors, where we capture some very compelling evidence.
Hey guys, where are we?
You're in the Mackay Mansion.
I was gonna say Bobby Mackey's.
You guys going down or what?
I'm just filming the stairs.
Hey guys, where are we? You're in the Mackay
I was
Mansion.
gonna say Bobby Mackey's.
Other side of the country.
Yeah.
Close though.
A little bit scarier in this way.
There's Paul. We're running the Echo Box in the Mackay Mansion. Let's see what we get. Gold?
Gold. Yeah, that's it.
Said gold. Ghost?
Ghost. Do you like
And look at the sign that's right there. Don't let the ghost out. Funeral. Holy shit. Paul.
Paul. What's our name? Judy.
Here, do you want to film for just a second? Let me put it on night shot. We're going to open this closet.
Don't let the ghost out. Oh, it's just a tiny closet.
Yep. It just said dress, and there's a dress right there.
Harry?
Yeah. Where did these stairs go to? Marble? I guess this is as high as it goes.
Mr. Mackay in his room? Is he out in the silver mines?
Did you hear that little girl? Though our camera's audio doesn't capture it very clearly, Cory, Zach, and myself all react to what sounds like the voice of a little girl being heard. It's out there.
Yeah.
That was pretty clear. Like,
Horse. Your horse?
yeah. And if it was a little girl being noisy out there, you could hear her right now, I think.
Yeah.
Nine.
Can you say goodbye? Leave.
Mm-hmm.
Let's sit in this chair for cold.
Mrs. Mackay. Oh, Zach. I said Zach.
Did it?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Do you want us to stay or leave? Leave?
Leave.
Wow.
He's instant.
Wow. Leave again.
Okay.
3 times.
Get out.
Get out. Said get out.
Although our time at the mansion was short, our experiences there would leave an impact on us that we will never forget. The residents of Old Virginia Town needed some place to blow off steam. The Washoe Club, nicknamed the Millionaires Club, was where the newly rich lived out their wildest fantasies. Men bellied up to the bar for heavy drinking and business talk as they imagined and discussed new ways to expand their growing empires. They often played games of chance and mingled with prostitutes. The Washoe Club had one respectable main entrance and 2 secret rear exits for the patrons' discretion. Prostitutes could come and go through these secret doors, and tipsy patrons could be removed quietly. One room in the building was used to hold dead bodies while gravediggers waited for the ground to thaw out during cold winters. Today, this space is still home to a working bar said to be haunted by a trio of ghosts. An attractive blonde apparition known as the Lady in Blue is often spotted at the top of the spiral staircase. Some patrons have also spied the ghost of a scared little girl. The third ghost, an old-time prospector, causes a ruckus by snatching unattended drinks from the bar. So we're here at the Washoe Club. This is a very famous location. A lot of great teams, great investigators. You've probably seen on TV. They have shows, something you can look at, to see their evidence, to know that they've been here. So we've got a lot of the cases here where you can see. Ghost Adventures, of course, put this place on the map. I'm sure you've seen the Ghost Adventures if you're into the paranormal, but you got Aaron, Nick, Zach, you got all these investigators, signed stuff. This is Zach's actual shirt that he wore when they made their documentary here in the club. You can see signed pictures by Zach, Virginia City. Oh, a Ouija board. Here we've got some ghost hunters, the international team. Shannon, another Shannon. Of course, everyone knows Britt. You've seen Britt on Ghost Hunters. Here, we've got the Constantinos you've seen on Ghost Adventures, EVP specialists. They have done some great work in the field. We've got Mr. Cleve Hall here, special effects person who has been here to investigate. And we'll continue down these cases. And again, other investigators that have a show that you can watch. We've got Katrina Wildman here. You've seen her on Paranormal State. Another Paranormal State. So this location's activity is so intense that it brings the bigwigs out here, the names, the networks. They come to this place to investigate. So
you didn't just fucking hear that scream, did you?
No, I heard it. This is...
Dude. It's in the crypt. It's in the crypt. So explain what you just heard.
There you go. That just sounded like a moan. Like a Hello? Who's in here? Can you feel that breeze? Stand Stand right here. Did you feel that?
It's coming from there. I'm telling you, dude. I have a feeling it's coming.
Dude, my heart rate, it's picking up again.
Who's in
this
here?
Is like the first time, dude, my profound experience, it changed my life after I investigated here the first time. That's why for my birthday, this is where I wanted to come.
So just marking, there are some guys out here. I just barely heard one of them. Yeah. They're out there, but they're way out there. That came from in here or in...
Who's here with us? Everyone then assembles in the museum area of the club, where we plan out the night's interviews with local tour guides and fellow investigators who describe in detail their experiences and share some of the evidence that has been captured at the Washoe. Investigating the Washoe, dude. I'm so happy to be here. This is fucking awesome.
We all have flashlights.
We're outside.
You will need flashlights.
He's got his big ass bright spotlight.
Oh, God.
Light up the whole room if we need it.
Am I going up?
Yep, up you go.
Where are we going first?
Here we go.
Go to the left. Go to the ballroom.
Okay. Going to the ballroom.
We are here at the Washoe, going to the ball, and we're following Michelle. Michelle, say hi.
Hi, guys.
Michelle's going to be our tour guide. She's been here a lot. People she's with. I'm taking it this is the biggest room on these levels.
Yes,
The most open room.
this is actually the room where the Ghost Adventures copy edition.
You have a building full of men out in this building. They didn't see the reason to have a ballroom. So what they did, they put a big wall up in here dividing this into two large rooms. This room that was down here at this end, there were two beautiful ornate billiard tables where the guys could play billiards. This section of the building, they turned this room into a library and lounge area. This is where they could come back and sit and relax and read books, magazines, and newspapers.
That stuff we've caught is actually sitting on this bench.
Yeah.
And then if you direct your cameras down this hallway, you can actually hear somebody walking down the hallway.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of people have caught the tall shadow man in this doorway.
I've had many experiences here, especially down the hall to the left, but we'll get to that when we get in there. But I've had a lot of experiences, caught a lot of EVPs, got a lot of photos, shadow man, a miner looking at me through a mirror. I got a lot of good stuff, so.
Okay.
So,
have you ever felt like dread, like scared, like you need to get the hell out of here?
Yes.
A negative dark presence whatsoever. Okay.
And we can explain more of that on the third
Okay.
floor.
I started tour guide same time as Richard did in 2012. And this room also, just the footsteps in that hallway, like sounds like cowboys just strolling. Like
They actually do. If you're sitting in this room and you're nice and quiet and just let things happen, you will actually see the shadow figures out there in that hallway moving around. And sometimes they will actually come up to the door, and it's like they're standing there seeing what it is that you're doing in here.
Yeah, it's like we're curious about them. I'm sure they're curious about us somewhat. You know.
we were sitting in this room here, and we were all sitting up against the wall, and it was in complete pitch darkness, and you can see electrical sparks.
Oh, really?
The sparkles.
The sparkles
Yeah.
of how much energy that was in front of us. It was pretty cool.
Now I want to show you a picture that was taken in this room. It was taken on one of the tours. There was only a couple of people on the tour and the tour guide himself. Well, the three of them went into this room, and the tour guide came out and the man came out. But the lady, she stayed in there, and she took the camera up and she took a selfie of her. And she didn't know it at the time. And when she got downstairs, she started looking through her pictures and she just went, oh, look what I've got. And this is what was behind her.
Oh my God.
I'll make it bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, how clear can that get? It's it's not like the translucent looks like smoke. You can see through it. That's a person standing there.
It's like a haggard old
Yeah.
woman.
You want to get a shot, Zach? Can you see that? Like you can see like skin tone color and everything.
Now she was back here. She was probably right in this area, and she took the camera up and just flashed the picture here. And
So
that's what was behind her.
corner?
Yeah, in that corner there behind her. Room where women, when it does happen, women start having their experiences with paranormal activity in this room. A lot of times women will be in this room and they get the sensation of their hair being stroked, their hair being pulled, their purses being yanked on, their skirts and blouses being tugged on. And my take on it is, this was the Millionaires Club. There was never any women allowed up here, except when they brought the prostitutes in. But my take on it is, maybe some of these old millionaires, after they died, they must have had a really good time back here back in the day. Maybe they've come back. If you come down here, I can tell you another experience that happened to us. We were here doing an investigation one evening, and it was getting pretty late. It was early morning. It was probably around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and most of the team is back there in the ballroom, and Cimarron and Sam are up here on this landing. They were messing around with the DVR system. So I come through the hallway here, and I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs, and I hear them up there, and I go, hey, are you guys okay up there? And they go, yeah, we're all right. And I go, are we getting ready to close up? And just as I said that, a disembodied voice, this was chilling. It screamed at us. The disembodied voice enveloped this whole building, and it screams out, and it goes, no! And they go, did you hear that? What is that? What's going on? What is that? Everybody heard it in the whole building. Well, what we think, because that spirit probably didn't want us to stay here any longer, and he was screaming out, no, don't stay here, go. That's the take that we were getting from it. Is that what you were getting, Sam?
Yeah, we had just finished a White Noise EVP session upstairs, and the pressure in the room was very, very high anxiety. It just felt like we weren't welcome anymore. We had our time here, and the white noise especially was getting like annoying to us, but more the spirits too. So when we were like, okay, we'll leave you alone for now, we came back down. We had to go back up to replace the batteries on one of the cameras, and then we're like, and then Richard asked that, and then it yelled at us. because we were like, maybe it wanted us to leave.
Yeah.
So it was definitely angry at us.
Now, how about you, Michelle? In this area down here?
Oh, yeah. Okay, straight down here, I'll show you real quick. I'll tell you a quick little story. Okay, I had a friend of mine and myself, we were down this hall and she asked me to come to this room. She felt something. She was standing right here and I was right here and I'm looking in, I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. And I turned around, she was gone. And then I looked back and I turned around, I looked at her again and it looked like she actually stepped forward. But what it was a black mass that had moved backwards. And it scared the bejesus out of me. So, yeah, the spirit, this big dark mass, he's very, very negative and he's very powerful. And I feel sometimes he keeps the spirits trapped. Takes control of them, actually. And it's his decision
So
whether
he's
or
calling
not.
the shots, yeah.
Yeah, he calls the shots.
Now, one of my most memorable experiences being here at the Washoe Club happened right here in this room. It's a two-part story. It starts up on the 3rd floor, but it ends right here. The first part of the story starts up on the 3rd floor. Cimarron, he's standing out in the hallway, and I'm standing in that third floor apartment, and the rest of the team is sitting on the benches towards the other end of the room. And Cimarron says, he says, Richard, Lena is here. And she'd like to come into the room with you. But she was afraid to come into the room because there was another presence there, a mean spirit. And she's afraid of the mean spirit. So one of the other investigators, he kept the mean spirit at bay. Made sure he didn't come into the room. So Cimarron, he says, okay, Lena, go on in there with Richard. So she came in through the door. She walks right up to me. I don't see her walk up to me. And my hair's buzzed like this. And she starts stroking the top of my head. And I can feel it just like that. Wow. And I said to the team, I go, get a picture of me right now. So they took a picture of me. And there's a beautiful orb right on top of my head. And it's lifting off. You can see that it's lifting off. And a message came through Cimarron. Lena has a surprise for you. And it was gone. It was over. So it was me, Cimarron, and Judd. We come walking through the hallway here. I'm the first one into the room. Cimarron's right behind me, and then Judd. And just as I come into the room, right here in the doorway, right here, here's Lena, standing right here. Full body apparition. I see her, and I go, and I turn and I go, are you guys seeing this? And just as we turn back, she's right here, and she goes just like this, she goes, and she's gone.
My twins was in the hallway and his little Nikon point-and-shoot camera stopped working, like where it tends to stop working from a lot of people at the top of the crypt aiming this way. And I'm like, well, just come on, we gotta keep going. It happens all the time. Well, finally it took a picture, but the flash didn't go off.
Okay.
So remember, this is just a Nikon point-and-shoot camera, and this is what he got.
Wow. But you can see the face right there.
But bring it down. Can you bring it down to what? Here, I've got it too.
Do you have the full?
I've got
I'm like,
it.
I just have to zoom in.
Okay.
No, but look, you can see a facial feature right there.
It's like a miner on fire.
Like I can see almost like a mustache.
Yeah.
Like it's got a mustache, kind of a goatee.
Yeah, you can zoom in.
Definite man. Oh yeah.
But yeah. And he's all, Mom, following me. And I'm like, just come on. He goes, no, look.
Wow.
This room right here, this room could be active every once in a while. For myself, I think this is where the Shadow Man likes to be most of the time, and he'll come out and walk around.
Especially if you're sitting back here. Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago.
But this room right here, I think that's where he likes to be.
Yeah.
Is in that room right there.
Especially if you're sitting back here, you'll hear footsteps out here. You'll see him walk by.
Would you like to explain what this room is?
Well, okay, this room, I do know that there was a man who lived in this apartment back in 1873. He was the explosives technician for the mining industry in Virginia City. And at times he did have some of the explosives in the apartment. And he also had a little pet, he had a pet monkey. And the monkey got out of his cage, he got into the explosives, knocked over the nitroglycerin, and blew the back half of this building to smithereens along with the Bank of California next door. And it killed 19 people in the explosion. And one of the people killed in the explosion was a little girl, and her name was Ella.
Okay.
And for some reason, little Ella never crossed over. Her mother and father was killed in the explosion as well. But little Ella's never crossed over, and she's still with us today. We do get reports of people making contact with little Ella.
If the spirit doesn't want you in a space, they're going to present themselves to you in something that they know is going to scare you.
Yeah.
So if you saw a dark shadow crawling on all fours, monkey style, like you think that there could be a wild animal, could be something uncontrollable.
That fear instinct just kicks in.
Your
It's either
primal
fight or
fear,
flight.
exactly.
Yeah.
Your primal fear kicks in, and you immediately react to that.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's going to give the spirit the best response of getting us out of here.
The reason why you walk into these rooms and the rooms are crooked and everything,
that's what I was going to say.
it was 1890, and there was a record snowfall up on the roof. And this room here used to be the bathhouse. Well, there was a leak that developed in the bathhouse, and with the combination of the leak in the bathhouse and all the snow up here melting and saturating this wall with moisture, this wall couldn't take it anymore, and it came crashing down, and this building just went just like this, and it sunk, and it has been this way since 1890.
With the interviews wrapped up, Cimarron and Richard exit the building, and our team of 6 is accompanied by Michelle and Jan as our investigation begins.
All right, walking outside, you're going to hear some wind disturbance. You all right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna leave the door open.
Yeah, you're okay.
When we get up there, we're gonna need a light on or something. Alright, walking, still outside. Now I'm walking into the second floor. Alright, we're in the Washoe Club.
Whoa, was that you?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, and I got my damn recorder going.
My recorder's going. Alright, walking, still outside. And now I'm walking into the second floor. Alright, we're in the Washoe Club.
Whoa, was that you?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, and I got my damn recorder going.
My recorder's going. Jerry. Listen. We walked in it. Yeah, close the door. Okay. So we just walked in. And we heard. I was like, we just walked into the second floor Washoe Club. And we heard a.
Same time.
Loud. It was with my own ears. I don't even have my thing recording.
Alright, marking
got
that.
it?
Wow. I caught it. I heard it through here, so.
Awesome.
Haven't even been here in 30 seconds.
For reals.
Alright, walking, we're. Where's this ballroom at? Is it over here? We're walking, guys. Walking towards you.
Okay, so if you're here with us, you can tap on that blue light in the windowsill. It's way over there, away from us. You can use it to say yes, or to confirm something is true about you. Do you like having us here?
Whoa, nice.
Thank you. Was that you?
Yeah, footsteps.
I set that blue light way over there on the windowsill so you can tap on it.
Yep.
Damn. Thank you. That's exactly what we're looking for. And as you see, it doesn't hurt you at all. Because we're not here to hurt you. We're not here to make you go away. We're here to tell a story. Were you a club member here?
Wow.
So you were a millionaire?
Were you a lady of the night?
Somebody whisper.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa. Boom. There's a big boom down the hallway. Whoa. Boom. There's a big boom down the hallway.
That was loud. It
Can-
was like something being somebody.
Can you make that noise again? If that was you?
I'm hearing walking.
Yeah, I heard her walking too. In the hallway.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the 3rd floor.
Here, take this with you guys.
Me.
Channel
her,
7 if you ever get lost. We don't have one on us now, it's downstairs, but when we get down there and I get mine on, I'll be like, okay, we're ready.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Alright.
Time is right now 12:10. Should we give it like half hour?
Let's do more than that.
40.
12:10. Do
Let's
45.
put it this way. When we go down there, I'll go walk back and say, okay, we're here, we're gonna go. We'll give it a half hour, and if nothing's happening.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
The
Okay.
activity's kicking in all too.
Alright, we're walking. It's a way different feeling out here. Coming upstairs.
Down here, right? Yeah.
So freaking creepy in this room, dude.
say it again.
There's something about that room, dude.
So I thought the same thing, to be honest.
I think it's my millimeter in my pocket, dude.
Okay.
That was my first.
This is the room that you're in.
It's just like it just kept going and going and going.
God. Oh, fucking mannequin. Damn you. Alright, we're going into room. Was it 12?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, if you can hear my voice, we're not here to disrespect you. We're not here to make you leave. We just want to learn how to communicate with you. We drove from Utah 9 hours just to meet you. So can you come towards my voice so that we can learn about you, so that we can talk to you? Can you come in here and sit in this circle with us, please?
Whoa. I heard a voice say circle.
Did it sound like a kid?
Yeah. Yeah, circle.
Okay, just so you know, I'm a mom, so I have 3 little kids too. I have a 16-year-old, I have a 10-year-old son, and an 8-year-old daughter. So you should feel comfortable around us. You can come in here and talk to us. Come play with us.
Can you show yourself in one of these pictures? Whoa, you flared this one up. There's the voice. And then 2 footsteps right after.
Staying definite. Movement
Yeah, it's
down the
down
hall.
that hallway. Maybe down the other hallway too, the other.
Yeah. Because I have like right next to the mannequin here, but I can see movement in the hall.
So I'm gonna keep snapping some pictures if that's alright.
Yeah.
Sure. That's on AM.
Here are a couple bumps.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to us?
The lady that we keep hearing, how old are you?
Dead.
Dead?
Huh?
You say dead?
Dead, buried.
We know you're dead, bud.
It just sucked the energy out.
Really?
It just drained the battery.
Like, to nothing on this.
Look.
Heard it. You could hear it literally suck it out.
It's completely dead now.
Wow.
It's getting some kind of response.
Yeah, well, it was like a different. It sounds like a.
Is that a scream?
What's up? Whistle like what?
Is that a scream?
What's up? Whistle like what?
Sounded like a little kid, like when they ah.
Yeah, I heard it. That's why I looked
I did
over
too.
and I was
Plugged
like,
my
did anybody else?
phone in, microphone in, and the second I did, I heard that. Alright, let's go. Is she walking there? Yeah, I gotta walk this way. Yeah. So they said this is where it's a lot colder out here.
Yeah.
They said
We have
this
the
is
open windows in the back. So
okay.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
breeze.
But this is where they see the crawler in this room.
It was a.
Yeah, he saw him
Sounds like a man.
come out. And what was weird when he said that, and I haven't talked to him since I did, but I was standing here with the group and they were behind me, and I backed up into the group because I saw it looked like something like hunched over, run down this hallway.
way. Holy crap.
And then the first time I saw a little boy who was standing in this doorway, and I was sitting here and he was just staring at me.
Is that a scream?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me. Roger that.
Take it back this way. Back this way.
Jen and Michelle have now left the Washoe Club for the night, and we are now alone in the location with just our team of 6 investigators. We divide into 2 groups of 3 and continue our investigations.
Can you come and talk into this thing in my hand? It will help me so I can hear your voice.
We're not here to hurt you at all. We're not trying to be aggressive or mean or anything like that. We just want to talk to you. So if you had felt like that, we're sorry. I just wanted to take pictures to see if I could see you because I've heard that from everybody here that works at the Washoe. So I'm sorry if that hurt you. Hopefully that should give you more energy so you can talk with us.
Did I just say you're pretty? I thought I just heard a guy's voice say you're pretty. Leave.
Dude, right when we were getting ready to leave, I saw a little kid's head poke up in that stagecoach and go back down.
Really? No,
I'm not
no,
fucking
no.
lying, dude. And as soon as I said that, he's like, dude, I'm so chilled up.
Yeah, we got chilled.
And it wasn't Zach, 'cause I saw Zach in there. Like, he saw me see him, and then he went, oh, like, real quick. But it was a little kid. I saw him in the stagecoach kind of go, whoop. And then I looked over and saw him, and he, like, hurried and tried to hide.
Wow.
Dude, my heart's pumping. That was crazy. Ready?
Rolling, we're good.
Okay,
Rolling. Okay, you
See
too.
you guys, be safe.
We'll see you in about 3 hours. Just kidding. 30 minutes.
Got the recorder up there on top. Got another one rolling. Third one rolling.
Oh, you want me to take that voice recorder back, Dave? Thank you. Put that in front of me just in case we catch it, please.
Should I take an off night shot? I don't like that. There we go.
Yeah, let's play with the balls.
We haven't moved yet.
Should we go back this way?
Yeah.
Jugs?
Isn't it?
Mom? Why does it keep saying mom? Where do you guys want to go?
That's me.
I've heard that you guys are really, really smart spirits. So I know you guys know what's going on right now. Is Pat the little boy? Philip?
Philip, I heard it again.
Did you?
I did.
How old is Philip? Can you tell us how old he is?
I'm getting chilled.
Did you get dizzy all of a sudden?
I'm getting chilled. I can feel it.
Yeah, come on.
Mm-hmm. I got chills.
Using the energy in the room, I can feel you, and we can all feel you.
Oh my god. Something grabbed my arm. I'm not fucking kidding, dude. I just felt someone go like this and squeeze my arm.
We can feel you.
Oh, dude, holy shit.
Use that device right in front of him on the ground.
I can feel it right now. It's doing it right now. I feel something grabbing my arm.
Whoa, it's static. Come on, there you go. Build it.
Oh, dude, now I can
Gain your strength. Let's
feel it
go.
up. I can feel it going up my arm now. Whoa, dude, that was so weird. It felt like one of you, seriously, just squeezing my arm. Thank you. Oh, I won't lie, I'm a little freaked out right now, but thank you. That's what I want. We want to know you're here. Oh, I'm shaking, dude. Just my arm that got grabbed.
There's more footsteps, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid of this light that we have on. It's just going to help us see you better if you decide to show yourself to us.
I don't think you're going to get a lot of people out on the streets right now.
I'll bet there's nobody out here.
one is there? Oh yeah, there is. It just kicked up.
There, yeah. Seems like it's dying a little bit.
It's the tin. Wind.
We did, and we just went to the window. It's getting still pretty windy out there, and it's the tin on the roof they were talking about that gets picked up and slammed down.
If you see something blocking out.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody back here? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I didn't notice this before. That's weird. No, it's 'cause that room's full of shit.
Yeah.
Something good might come through here. Let's hang out here for a minute.
Okay, let's do it.
Look at that big ass hallway we can look down to. See a shadow go in front of that window would be so awesome. Can you walk in front of the window down the hallway, please? Go from left to right. Let us see you. Or if you don't want to show yourself, can you make a noise? Knock on one of the walls. We're not alone, but like I said, they're dodgy. It's like they want us to know they're here, but they want us to earn it. You can feel that EM.
Yeah.
Like, can you feel pressure in your temples? That's where I'm feeling it right now. Kind of like when you have a stuffy nose or like a sinus headache.
It's giving me
Oh yeah, dude. I feel it in my head.
shivers all the time.
Can you feel it at all, David?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
That's a hell of a lot of energy.
It is.
Oh. Something just threw something at me here.
Yes, I felt that. I felt it hit my backpack.
Seriously?
Something just got thrown.
It's
Yeah.
over there.
Didn't you hear it?
It was dust, or it was a stone of some sort, and I got the tingles. Was that our sign? Or was that the weather?
That was you. Thank you. If it wasn't you, do something for us, please. If that was you that did that, though, and that's your way of letting us know you're here, can you do it again? Anytime you can do something twice, that just verifies you did that and it wasn't an accident. Hey, you guys. I want us all to get together so the noise doesn't matter for this hour. I just noticed it's 3 o'clock. It is the devil's hour is what they call it. I would like us all to get together because we can hear you guys down there. And let's try some Echo Box and Spirit Box for this hour and see what we can get to come through to us.
Perfect. We actually just walk right up to the door table.
That's a good place.
Okay,
we can all sit there.
Meet you over there.
I did it my way. No, that's it. He did it Zach's way.
Yep. Both the tables downstairs. A fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Got me too.
Told you, bro.
No, it does. It gets you.
It'll get you.
The hell? Did my camera die?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe you caught something before it died.
Here's your other voice recorder.
I had like 3 hours of time on there.
Stopping voice recorder. That's got 43
Should we
minutes.
take one of those balls with us? The really light one?
Basketball?
That bouncy ball, the one in the middle.
Yeah, I'd say go with the lightest one.
That one's easy to manipulate.
Alright. Pleasure.
I'll get you.
Mine's off too, dude.
Is it really?
Yep. And it was a brand new fully charged battery. It shouldn't be dead.
Interesting.
It's charging up for something, dude. It better be.
Our
light's still working, that's fine, but the camera's drained.
Yeah, mine's completely 100% drained. 3.5 hours and 40 minutes.
This one's still working just fine.
Now that it's 3 a.m., we decide to regroup on the second floor in the poker room. Upon collecting our equipment on the third floor, we have noticed that our stationary camcorders have been completely drained of their battery power.
If there's any spirits down here with us right now, you walk around in that room and push that ball.
That was me.
Just go ahead and give it a good swift kick. If it hits me in the face, I'll be okay with it.
Don't be afraid. Just come and talk right into this box right here. Just come right down and talk and tell us what you want to say. You don't even have to answer my questions. I just want to know that you're here. Come closer.
Really?
Oh, and no, it says and.
Wow.
And is the name we got. A&M. So go look at it.
Wow. That's a trip.
Okay.
Anne, are you in this room with us right now?
Anna, if you're in here, come talk to us, sweetheart. Just talk right into this box. It's not gonna hurt you. And the closer you get, the easier it will be for us to hear you.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Alright, we're back. I just noticed my camera had been 100% drained once again. Second time.
I'm standing here, dude. I swear to God, I heard footsteps coming down this hallway towards us too. When everyone was here, just holding still. Who's around the corner? Is that moving? Can you see the shadow moving?
Yeah, it's moving.
Turn your camera around, Zach.
The bottom's towards
Now it's going in
It's
further.
slowly open. Oh, no, the other one opened. Is there a wind through there? Looks like there's a thing over there moving on curtains almost, right?
Let me shine my flashlight over there.
No, there's an IR light above the door.
No, something's moving.
Oh, it's in this room right here.
Yeah, it was
Right in there.
In that room.
Like it just went to the left. I saw it.
Did you see that?
Did you?
Yeah.
It was a fucking like actual body apparition.
With your own eyes, you guys saw that?
That's substance. I think I just
You
got
were
it.
filming?
I think I just got
Paul,
it.
turn around and film. They just saw a shadow in there, dude. Whoa! It looked like it was standing behind you, and then you
Left
turned
room.
around and saw your light.
Left window in that left room in the corner.
Yeah, on
right
the
there.
left corner.
And went from right to left. Went boom and snuck back in there.
Whose shadow are we seeing?
Show yourself again. Don't be so shy. Come all the way out.
Did you do that?
Dude,
Yeah.
a fucking rock or something just got
Is
thrown.
you good?
No.
No.
It got
Something
thrown
just got
toward
thrown.
us.
I heard it over here. By you.
Yeah, so did I. It sounded like keep doing it, come on.
Do it again, let's go.
Show yourself, move something, make noise.
Yeah.
That's right.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear it?
So
I
no.
heard it.
Coming from that same area.
Yeah, the left side though.
I heard it over here.
Yeah, it was over there, but it was.
So I just saw him in the damn doorway. Listen to this.
Yep.
This was just right around the corner.
What
Like
is
I
it?
said,
Piece of pebble.
See, and I honestly didn't hear it.
Go stand back over there where we were.
I heard it right here. Right
I
here.
heard it. I felt like it came back more.
Right here.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
It would have been in there though. This was just right there on the door frame. Like I was saying, because of the echo and the way things reverberate, you're so Zach, you have to close the door. What?
Crossover.
What?
Shit.
Yeah, I heard
Soft crossover.
Hey, did it say shit?
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard that too.
It's not even in the vocabulary.
I wish we could go back a word.
Can you go back? Yeah,
I don't know.
list, right?
What's it say?
Do run. Do run. Like do run.
Two words.
Do
Soft.
run.
It's
Yeah.
not even.
Soft.
Who needs to cross over?
Crossover. Nerve. We hit a nerve. Oh, fuck.
On their last nerves.
Yes.
Irritating them.
The sun's coming up.
What did we say? Escort us out of here. We're getting ready to walk out and leave.
That just made my whole. Oh my God. That was probably the most nervous I've been all night. I flew.
Who just said that? Come on.
Tell us what your name is. If you can say that many words on this machine, you can at least say your name. Oh, I bet he's pissed.
Bet you're really angry right now.
I don't really care.
I bet he could throw one of those glow sticks at us. If he was really that angry.
Seems like anger and inflicting pain on others is what makes you feel big and strong.
Fortunately, that makes you a coward.
Others' misery makes you feel big. It's pretty low, man.
Whoa.
That was not downstairs.
No, that was loud as shit. 2 knocks.
That sounded upstairs in the room to your left.
Come on.
Knock again. If that was you, do it again.
Holy cow. This building just woke up.
It's like they said, like right when you're about to leave in the morning, it just comes alive.
I need to stay by you so if something cool comes through, we catch it on some sort of audience. I don't have a voice recorder.
Get the church, is what you said. Ralph? I heard Ralph earlier in the cemetery.
Yeah. Where's Mr. Walker? He was just making noise and walking around. Red gold? Is that what you
Red
said?
gold?
It sounded like it said red gold.
Is there such a thing?
I don't know. We can research it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's awesome.
Staircase.
What's up? Son?
Is it?
It's a sun dog.
Yeah. Did you see it already?
Yeah, it's in there.
That's what we were looking at.
Oh, you mother effing son of a bitch.
Fraction.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Hey, there's Nick.
Is it Nick?
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Are you gonna miss this when we go? Yes.
We're gonna miss you guys.
I heard that a female comes in and said yes.
We're gonna miss you guys. Give us your final message. This will be the last time that we step in foot in this place for a while.
Bead opening.
Night shot coming back on.
I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm just gonna walk into that closet area again. Just
Yeah.
Hi. Whoa, feel.
No, I don't want to feel anything.
I did feel you.
Did you?
Put it in there. Here.
Here you go.
Put it in there.
It's a Zackary.
I just felt you.
No, I can feel like static. I can feel like my hair's moving a little bit.
Phil, right here by the
There's
closet.
an energy field right here.
She felt something. She was standing right here, and I was right here, and I'm looking in. I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything.
This is where I saw you. Yeah, you were right in this room. I saw you. That was bizarre. I felt like a present, like tried to walk out of the room, and then it was like, phew. I was like, yeah, I did feel that.
I heard a male voice before I walked through this room.
No, this is the room where we've seen the shadow.
Yes, that's what I just said, isn't it?
And he walked by and just saw it.
Well, as soon as she started saying
Oh
words
my
about
God.
getting it, basically, then he.
You're back.
You're
Did
back.
you just hear that? A female goes, "You're back." Who's with him? I heard the name Dave again. Dave's not with us.
Zach and Zach.
Zach, Jerry, and Cory. Do you want to talk to Dave? If so, say his name one more time.
Whoa.
Dude, it looks smoky behind you.
Oh God, dude, I just felt something. Who's standing right behind me? I just grabbed my fucking jacket.
Try to leave. A ghost.
Oh my God.
Dude, these responses are just so crazy right now. We are not alone. There is no
dude.
way. This building just came alive right as the sun was coming up. Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah, that ghost was. What's your name? You scared me pretty good. You tugged on my vest.
Yeah, I don't see that kind of misty cloud thing I just saw behind you. It's gone now. Our trip to Virginia City has now come to an end. Our short stay in this historic West Desert town will always be etched in our minds and felt in our souls. The interaction between the dead and the living is always on full display in a little mining town named Virginia City.
You look like a white girl.
I look like a white girl?
Yeah.
You need me to break out my inner gangster?
Saddle up.
Yeehaw!